Hello, and welcome back to For Whom the Bell Tolls. Today, we're just going through the thoughts of Chapter 9. I know the past few ones, we've only done one chapter for each of these short little videos, but sometimes you just get that one chapter that has enough meat to it that it feels worth talking about just that one chapter alone. We are finally introduced to Belle, touted as the primary love interest of the story, if you've looked at the back of the book, or if you're familiar with the TikTok series, but not in some heroic saves the damsel kind of story or possessive alpha nonsense. It's a video game group in an online voice chat, and he is a raging nerd. Lily picks a silly, nerdy pun for a screen name, and he instantly picks up the Lord of the Rings reference, which is quite frankly pretty clever. What? I like puns. I'm not going to apologize for that. The perspective does swap between Lily and Belle, giving us a small glimpse into each of their thoughts and home environments. Personally, I do like this about third person narration when it uses its flexibility to shift focus like this. It's a bit jarring to me to be tied exclusively to a single character's perspective when they are not themselves narrating the story, though that may just be a personal taste of mine. And again, we are given examples of the kind of magical handwave type of world mechanics and social networking, afterlife internet, in game lobbying. It does not need friend codes, phone numbers, emails, or anything of that sort. It's simply two people want to connect, consent, and boom, you can call and chat freely. Like I said before, in a grounded reality, I may have had problems believing this, but for a spirit world structure, it makes sense to function more by intent, where physical phones and papers are more about familiarity than necessity. For people who are familiar, compare to gaming anime like Sword Art Online, which takes place in a full dive video game where your consciousness is plugged in. Movement and combat is simply think it and you do it, but for other things like changing gear and using items, you need to open a menu and browse through multiple nested options to do anything, instead of simply accessing inventory at will. Where we're at a traditional video game, that makes a lot of sense, but when your brain and willpower are the controller, Lily's at will access just fits better. It's good to see the author take full advantage of this mechanical possibility of the spirit world's mechanics like this.